Hi everyone, welcome back to Rocksteady. Tracy here, and this is a little unboxing. Here it is. This is my gizmo. Now, recently I have ordered one of these from eBay, and it said that it was opened but never used. So you're always skeptical when you see that and you think, well, yeah, okay. Rightio. Now, this is a gimbal, and I've had one of these for a long time. I think when I very first got it, I unboxed my gimbal. Now, this is an Osmo Mobile 2. Now, they've made several different ones since this, but I consider this one to be the best. Now, the Mobile 2, you can use this gimbal with your cell phone. The only problem with this, as far as cell phones are concerned, is the charging port is there. So once it's actually in this gimbal, you cannot put your charger in. So it's okay if you've got a big charge in your phone. If you don't, then you need to charge it up before you do it, or have another backup one. But this gimbal, this is probably a better picture showing what it does. It's handheld. You've got controls here, and you've got a weight on the side, and so you can stabilize this, get it all nice and set up so that it is front and center, if you like. The phone needs to be in landscape. Portrait's this way. It needs to be in landscape, and it all has to be balanced with the little weight, and you can adjust how high you want this part, so we can get it so that it is nice and centered like that. Once it is, although it does show you can use it this way on there, I never have, but you can apparently, so there you go. So you can, you set it all up, and then you press on, and you hold your finger on the on button, and it then centers itself. But the idea is that you center it yourself manually so that it puts less strain on the motor, because now once it's on, you can set it to track something. So if you're watching your child play football and you want it just to track him, it will, and it stabilizes. So, and if you're driving along and you want to film something, you won't get getting the bumps up and down. If you're walking, it stabilizes, so it's a smooth walking pace. And there are things you can do with the DJI software to really balance all of that out. Now, I don't use it like that. I tried it at first. I found the software a bit on the clunky side. It may be better now, I don't know. But I wasn't really going to, if my children were younger and played football, then maybe I was going to be doing those things. But they were kind of a gimmick I tried at first. But I bought this to make tutorials. And but the beauty of this one is that when your phone is in it, you can make it go right down and film the countertop. So if I do a magazine review, a book review, or I'm doing a tutorial, I can have it facing right down and it sees my hands. Previous to that, because I make crochet tutorials on my channel, Crochet Vox. Previous to that, I used a tripod, and I had to put my arms through the tripod. You can get rigging set up and everything else, but when you first start a channel, you don't have the money and you don't have the equipment or the know-how. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted something really simple, so I used the gimbal, and it was absolutely perfect. I have to say, when I first bought this, I didn't know that it was going to be perfect for tutorials. It just turned out that way. So across the time, my one broke. I needed to replace it, so I bought one, and by this time they weren't really brand new anymore. The next one I bought wasn't as good, so it was a different model. So I went to find this one, and I've had about 4 or 5 that I've bought over the time, and as soon as I put them on test, they fail, because whoever has used them on a phone that is way too heavy, and it's broken the motor, and they've not stabilized it properly beforehand, and there's been too much strain on the motor and it gives up. Now I bought one and I tried it out last week on an Open With Me magazine review, and halfway through the motor packed up, so I had to stop it, take it off and put my own one back on, and send that one back, which is what I've done. I need a backup, that's why I'm ordering another one. I do have one, I use it all the time, but because my first one broke, you know, I'm kind of a bit concerned that should that one break, I'm back to square one, not knowing how I'm going to record. So I wanted to get a replacement before I needed a replacement, if that makes sense, a backup. So I ordered one, as I said, it gave up halfway through. And this is a story that I've had before. I've bought them before, and one time I bought them from a company called CEX, which buy up people's equipment. I had to send it back because it did that. And two now I've had from eBay that I've had to send back because they have been not in the original packaging. This one, however, the listing said brand new and unopened. I bought one that said brand new and unopened before, but the cellophane, see it, was not on the package. This one arrived brand new and unopened, and there we are. They have never taken the cellophane off. It's still completely intact. So I am hoping beyond hope that this one is perfect and brand new and not going to give up on me, because it is never been out the packaging and is brand new. So let me show you what you get. This is obviously harder to come by now. It's so new that they've never broken any seals, and I don't know if I've got anything to break that seal with. It's quite sturdy. Let's see if I can pick it while I'm talking to you. It's one of those security seals, and my fingernails are failing. No, they're not. They're getting there. Maybe. Yeah, so this is, I love this. This is my favourite one. Now, there probably are others, but it's not like you can go to a store and see them all set up like you can a mobile phone. It doesn't work with these. Really. Okay, so straight on the top is the booklet, still in its wrapper, and this is the gimbal. So there's the box, the outer box, and this is what you get on the inside. You get one of these, it's like that really dense polystyrene case, and if I, do I have any more? No, this is it. Oh, hang on, it's fallen out. Okay, so this is what you get inside, and there's the gimbal, and you get a charger lead, and that's basically it. Now you can see it is absolutely never been opened. They haven't put extra kind of cellophane on. It's exactly as I got my very first ever Mobile 2. Now you need to buy a base. When I bought mine, it came with a little tiny miniature tripod, and that was very unstable. But you can buy ones that are flat, and, or is it the other way around? I think I got mine and it came with the flat one, but oh, I bought it anyway, I can't remember now. But the little tripod one makes it a little unsteady, but the little flat one, you just screw it in there and it is perfect. Now I'm not sure if it'll have any no, it's not been charged at all, so I can't show you in action, but basically this part goes like this, and you've got the little weight there, and you've got this little part here where you can adjust this going up and down, so the phone will be set up and completely immobile, that's the word. Now there's the charging port, and these are your controls. If you use it with the proper software, then you can record and stop. Then you can go up and down, side to side. So this is a rocker switch, and that one's the on switch. So if the way I use it, I can't take photos or record with this button because I'm not using the software that they provide. Just use it, and then I record with other software. But it is amazing. This is the little gizmo here that you can make it so that if your phone's bigger or smaller, it will be centered. And this one here is so that you can get the tilt right and set up really, really well before. So obviously, if you wanted to, you undo this here and you can turn that so that it will be portrait rather than landscape. But that's to say, I've never done that. Anyway, that's my little gizmo, my little mobile too. I absolutely feel really sad that they stopped making this one. It's really, really good. I mean, I don't know, the newer ones might be absolutely fantastic, but I don't really want to order it, get it out the box, set it all up and then say no, it's not, because then I need to return it and there's nothing wrong with it. How can you return it if it just doesn't do what you want it to? And I know this one does. So now I'm really happy that I've managed to get hold of an absolutely brand spanking new one that's not refurbished, that's not somebody else has broken it and then tried to flog it on, which you know, it has happened in the past. And so I've got my backup. I'm really, really pleased. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.